Hi, and welcome to 3 Things in 3 Minutes. I am Nersi. Today we are looking at Wild Gardens from Gauntlet Games. It plays 1 to 4 players and plays in 90 to 120 minutes. So what it's about, Wild Gardens is a movement and resource collection game about foraging for ingredients and serving dishes to friends in 2 days across 2 locations. So each day lasts 3 rounds, and each round players will place an action marker on one of 3 action spaces on their board, moving their forager that many spaces forward and performing skills. Now you can forage for adjacent ingredients, or if you're on a picnic space, you can use those ingredients to cook a dish's recipe or spend the dish to feed a guest. Or you can check out a book from the library to add an additional skill to one of your action spaces, or reserve a card from the central draft and get points. Now once all players place their action tokens, the round ends and the players will give up 1 action token to get the corresponding location bonus. At the end of 3 rounds, the day is over, a new location is drawn, and the board setup resets. After 2 days, the players will add endgame guest bonus points and points from the jar token's position, and the player with the most points wins. So what I like, there are lots of ways to get points in this game, and almost everything you do either gets you points or pushes you towards points, which keeps the game's momentum moving forward and makes you always need to think ahead to your next action. And nearly every portion of the game is modular and randomized, from where the forage source tokens are on the 2-sided map, to the skill tokens available in the library, to the locations themselves and their bonuses, which mix up each half of the game to feel different. And being able to upgrade your skills with additional ones makes your turns increasingly rewarding and can even let you specialize in a small engine. And the art in the game is stunningly beautiful, with the warm and detailed art on each unique recipe and guest card, to even the inviting and bright colors of the board and the components that fit the pleasant, comforting theme of the game. Now, points to consider. While the board is modular in terms of randomization of the setup, the core gameplay loop is mostly the same. Get ingredients, cook a recipe, and serve it, and that doesn't really change, which means you have to really like that cycle to enjoy the repeated plays. And the forage section is by far the predominant one because getting ingredients drives everything else, which means you'll likely be putting your new skills in that one rather than the lesser used ones. And because you lose an action marker each round in a day, the second and third rounds in each day start to feel really tight, which often results in you staring at the foraging board, which can be tough to visually process, and planning your best move to squeeze out a few more points. So in summary, Wild Gardens has a large number of ways to score points that keeps the momentum going, though the foraging action far overshadows the others. It has a modular setup that changes the dynamics of each game, though the core gameplay loop essentially remains the same. And it features gorgeous, inviting art, though parsing out your best moves on an elaborate board can slow you down, especially in the late game. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you like and share this video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks.